Good morning students. Welcome back to the English Channel Prime. Students, in the last class we have discussed about the parts of speech. So how many parts of speech are there? Yes, 8 parts of speech. As I said, the easiest way to remember all the names, that is P Pansiva. So what is P Pansiva? P for first P for pronoun, next P preposition, A for adjective, N for noun, C for conjunction, I for interjection, B for verb and A for adverb. We have also learned to remember all these parts of speech through craft and through the game of hopscotch. I hope you remember, otherwise you can watch the video again. And parts of speech are basically based on the usage of a word in a sentence. So we have already discussed about pronoun and preposition. Today let's learn about the adjective and its types. Children, adjective, as the name suggests, adds to the noun or the pronoun. That means it's a describing word which describes or says more about a noun or pronoun. So what is a noun or pronoun? As you remember, noun or pronoun are the words that says about the place, thing, names of person, etc. are the nouns, and the adjective, that is the word that describes more about the noun, is called an adjective. Now let's discuss about some examples of adjectives. For example, suppose I'll say, first sentence, Mohini has a red dress. Second sentence, it was an interesting movie. Third, father bought 4 chocolates. So here in the first sentence, which one is the noun? Yes, it is dress. So the word red tells us about the color of the dress. In the second sentence, the word interesting tells us about the kind of the movie. And in the third sentence, the word 4 tells us about the number of chocolates, that is noun. So which are the adjectives? Yes, red, interesting and 4 are the adjectives. Now let's discuss about the types of or kinds of adjectives. There are 10 types of adjectives. Those are proper adjective, second adjectives of quality, third adjectives of quantity, fourth numerical adjectives or adjectives of number, fifth one demonstrative adjectives, sixth one distributive adjectives, seventh one interrogative adjectives, eighth one possessive adjectives, ninth emphasizing adjectives, and 10th one exclamatory adjectives. Let's learn about all this in detail. First one, proper adjectives. Proper adjectives meaning a word which is formed from a proper noun. For example, proper nouns are China, India, Pakistan, America, all these names. Then proper adjectives will be Chinese, Indian, Pakistanis, Americans are called the proper adjectives. Now let's go to the next. Adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality means that tells us about the kind of nature of a person, thing or animal. For example, if it says about the kind, about the size, color or shape, taste, condition, about how big, small, etc. of a thing or of a noun or any animal, any person, then that is called adjectives of quality. For example, this is a storybook. So it says about the kind of a book, that is story. Meena is a good dancer. So what type of dancer? Yes, it is a good dancer. So here kind, good, story, etc. are called the adjectives. Done. Now next one, adjectives of quantity. An adjective of quantity means which shows the amount or the approximate amount of the noun or pronoun. For example, all, half, many, few, little, no, enough, etc. are called the adjectives of quantity. Suppose I'll say they have eaten most of the rice. Many people came to visit the fair, or she has enough food to eat. So here this quantity, adjective of quantity, that is most, many, enough, it answers the question how much. So that is called the adjectives of quantity. Or another example, let's take, all the students are present in the class. So it tells us about the number of students, all. They will return after 2 weeks. So it tells us about the number of weeks. So here all and 2 are the adjectives because they describe the noun students and weeks respectively. Now again an adjective, next one is adjective of number. Friends, adjective of number tells us about the number of persons, things or animals. For example, one, two, many, etc. That means it answers to the question how many. It is also called numerical adjectives. There are again two types of numerical adjectives, that is definite numerical adjectives and indefinite numerical adjectives. Definite numerical adjectives meaning 1, 2, 3, which is very definite, which is particular. For example, there are 2 elephants in the zoo, then 2 is the definite numerical adjectives. Indefinite numerical adjectives meaning which does not say any particular number. For example, all, some, many, any, several are the indefinite numerical adjectives. For example, all men must die. So, all is the indefinite numerical adjectives. And also 1, 2 are called the cardinals and first, second, third, etc. are called the ordinals. So, an adjective of number, it answers the question how many. Don't get confused between adjectives of quantity and number, because quantity says about how much. It answers the question how much, and adjective of number answers the question how many. Done, children? Let's have few differentiation and let's see the use of adjective of quality and quantity. Now students, let's look at some more examples. Some people want to meet you. Here some is the adjective of number. But if I'll say Meena wanted some money, so here some is the adjective of quantity. So number if it is definite and quantity if it is countable. He drank all the water in the jug, so all is the adjective of quantity. But if I'll say all the cows belong to the farmer, then here it is the adjective of number, because cows are countable. Now let's learn about the difference between little and few. Both little and few convey the same idea, but little is the adjective of quantity, whereas few is an adjective of number. So look at the difference. Little is the adjective of quantity and few is the adjective of number. Little is used with the uncountable nouns and few is used with the countable nouns. For example, we can say a little smile because it is uncountable. A little work, uncountable. But we cannot say a little people. We have to say a few people, a few chairs, because people and chair are countables. Similarly, much and many, that is also used for the same idea, but much is used for the adjective of quantity and many is used for the numbers. Done, children? At the end, we'll do the exercises and we'll be clear about the concept. Now, next is demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives meaning which point out or indicate a particular noun or pronoun. That means it says about a person or thing. For example, this, that, he, she, it, etc. Like in the pronoun, we remember. Like for example, if I'll say that book belongs to Hari, or these people are very helpful. So that, these, etc. are called the demonstrative adjectives. I hope no doubt. In this, as we know, these and these are used to point out persons or things which are nearer, and that and those are used to point out persons which is far away. This and that is used for singular noun and those and these are used with plural nouns. For example, who gave you this book? So this is the demonstrative adjective. Such a fantastic match it was. So it is the demonstrative adjective. Now next one is distributive adjectives. Distributive adjectives meaning which denotes a person or thing separately. For example, each, every, either, neither. Let's give one sentence. Every word of the Holy Quran is a truth. Everyone should do his duty. So here everyone, none of them paid the bill. So none, etc. are called the distributive adjectives, which says about the whole amount. Okay, which refers to the individual nouns within the whole amount. Like neither candidate was suitable for the job. So here neither and everybody, etc. are called the distributive adjectives. Now next is interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives meaning, as the word says, it asks questions about a noun or pronoun or in relation to a noun. For example, where, what, most of the WH words. Where did Madan say he was going? Or whose book is this? Or who is knocking at the door? What game do you like? So here who, what, etc. are called the interrogative adjectives. Next one is possessive adjectives. Possessive adjective meaning which denotes the position. For example, my, our, your, own, his, her, their, etc. He has ruined his health. So here his. This is my book. So my is the possessive adjective. Next is emphasizing adjectives. That means the emphasizing adjectives denotes the stress on a noun. For example, idleness is the very reason of his failure. He is the only heir to his property. So here very and only are the emphasizing adjective because it lays stress on the nouns. Done, children? Next is exclamatory adjectives. Exclamatory adjectives, it shows the feelings and emotion. For example, what and how, etc. are the exclamatory adjectives. Like you can say how beautiful the bird is. What a lovely scene of nature. So those are the exclamatory adjectives. Students, we discussed about all the 10 types of adjectives, but mostly adjectives are divided into 6 important divisions or types, like adjectives of quality that tells us all about the kind of a noun, adjectives of quantity that tells about the quantity of noun, adjectives of number that tells about the number of nouns, demonstrative adjective that point out to the nouns, interrogative adjectives that ask questions, and possessive adjectives that shows possession. Now, children, position of the adjectives. Mostly adjectives can be used both attributively or through predicatively. For example, we can say he is a rich man or he is rich. If you are saying he is a rich man, here rich emphasizes on the man, that is noun. So here rich is used for attributively. If you are saying he is rich, then it is used as predicatively. That means students keep in mind that if any adjective is used before the noun they describe, like a rich man, a black cat, or a gloomy outlook, a slow journey. So here cat, outlook, journey are the nouns, and black, gloomy, slow, rich describes the noun. So that is called as attributively used. They are called attributive adjectives. But if they are used, if any adjective is used after a verb such as be, become, grow, look, seem, then they are called as predicative adjectives. For example, instead of a black cat, if I'll say the cat was black, then that is predicative adjective. The future looks gloomy, predicative adjective. He is rich, predicative adjective. Done? Understood? Now let's do the exercises as given in page number 88 and 89 of Prachi English Grammar Book. Look at the exercise 1. Fill in the blanks using the adjectives given in the help box. So here options are given, and as per the option we have to fill in the blanks. Like I have a dash pencil. Here we cannot use beautiful, tired, hockey, tall or stone. So we have to find out the exact option that will match to this. So I have a red pencil. Like that I have completed all the 10 fill in the blanks. Just check it. Now next is exercise 2. Underline the adjectives in the following sentence. A cool breeze was blowing. So breeze is the noun and cool modifies or describes it. So cool is the adjective. Similarly, he is an Indian. As I said, Indian is a proper adjective. Similarly, we have to complete the rest of the questions. Now exercise 3. Complete the following by using appropriate adjectives. Here the teacher was dash. You can write any describing words like very affectionate, very angry, very good, very caring, etc. His mother is, yes, very kind. Anything you can complete to make the sentence. Now add OUS, able also, beauty, beautiful, envy, envious, response, responsible. Like that you have to add and fill up.